Willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Take right open. Easy, easy.
Trying the right side. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
23. Hey, I'm gun. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, Lion. 11. Go. Here we go, son.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12. One quarter down in this all AFC South content. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football.
Hey, go.
They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return starts at the 3. Races past midfield. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Already. Why, Tony.
1st down, Stroud. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Stroud. That'll be complete to Ford. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense up to the line fast. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Uno Mars.
Here's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. Back to throw, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick.
He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. It kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just...
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Oh, man.
From the 23. Forced out to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Dumped off to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
All right.
Running left. Here's Ford. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Here we go.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
All right.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars, about set to begin their drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Red on red. Silver.
Lawrence to throw it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now it's Stroud. Diving right side, got it! And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
Go, let's go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
All right, let's go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Take right open. Open. Silver.
Lawrence looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit from the right hash. This is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's got the squibber. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On the quick, right?
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He puts everything behind this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Flowers now to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Lisa 24.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Take right open, open.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Go! Go, go!
Lawrence now off the play action. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for two here. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Chooses to bring this one out. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. That one's complete, right side. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. It's complete to Ford.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Give now, hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. That's a short gain of 1. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Stroud. This gets the first and more. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Here we go. 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's on the move.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Robin.
To the air, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, and no.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, they did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Oh, and
Looking to throw, Stroud. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sun. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
easy. Read up 24. Read up 24. Sink right. Hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey. Red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Come on, red. 11.
A tight end in motion now. He's throwing for it! And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. First down, Szn6. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hits him on the out route. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Szn6 off the play fake. He's got a man left. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he has it down to the 30 before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. To the air yet again, it's Szn6. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Texans facing a big play as they go for 2.
On the quick, right?
Motioning the tight end now. Throwing is Szn6. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Dax Hill. The 50! The 30! And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back! Kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
11, Silver.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll run. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
11, add it. Hey, gun. Here we go.
2nd and 1. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Connect on first, it's 2nd down. Man in motion, out of the slot. Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Fits it through the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Big 13 heavy. 13 loop. Check smash. Still.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Grant, 23. Eleven.
Running back sent in motion.
Go.
Lawrence working from the gun. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Alright.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watch that Legion of Boom, we watch 2 of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
Throwing the out route complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Nike Texans. 11.
Looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this